Are you ready?
Welcome to another Adams Cable sports presentation of high school football as the Lions of Lackawanna Trail clash with the Chargers of Carbondale area. Brought to you by Adams Cable Service, by your Napa Auto Parts Store, Tonkin Auto Supply, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Nick's Excavating and Paving, Figlomini Drugstore Carbondale, locally owned and trusted since 1929. Tom's Floor Shop, Main Street Childs. NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield. Main Street Sunoco. Beston's Body Shop and Collision Center. McGovern Insurance Agency. Jerry's Tire and Auto Service. The starting lineups for today's game are presented by Roselle Department Store, Carbondale. It's time for Lackawanna League Division III football between Lackawanna Trail and Carbondale area. With the pregame show and the call of today's game, here's Nick Homick, Glenn Muskowski, and Steve Young.
Welcome to week number 6 of Adams Cable High School football, and today we are at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex in Carbondale as the Chargers and the Lions will go at it here tonight. Joining me is Glenn Muskowski, Nick Homick behind the camera. Glenn, for both Carbondale and Lackawanna Trail, they would like to get a win here tonight because they have struggled thus far this season.
Both playing the same type of football, Steve. They're both 1-4. They both have some injuries. For Trail's trying to get a new group of people in to get some experience. Carbondale's been decimated. So whoever can come up with something different today and a little bit more defense will probably be a good chance to win the game.
After an opening night win, the Chargers have struggled, and they'll look to get back on the winning track here tonight at Homecoming 2015, and all of the action is coming up right here on Adams Cable High School football.
Dremel. Hey, Dremel?
No, I'm David.
Can't find what you're looking for? Adams Cable Service has the perfect tool to find what you want, when you want. Just use your remote to access on demand. The on-screen menus make it easy to find thousands of favorite hit movies and shows you can play instantly. Adams Cable Service. It's all about you.
Improve the appearance of your property with the help of Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale. Nick's Excavating and Paving provides the highest quality service in residential and commercial excavating, paving and seal coating, demolition, land clearing, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Nick's Excavating and Paving also delivers sand, stone, topsoil, and mulch. For prompt professional service, call Nick's Excavating and Paving Carbondale.
When your car does this, call us first.
Every job is perfect, or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale. Here's great news from Figlomini Drugstore in Carbondale that can save you money and make shopping for your prescriptions more convenient. Figlomini now has an $8.95 generic drug plan and free local delivery. Figlomini offers diabetic shoes, lift chairs, and home health supplies. That's what sets Figlomini apart from the chains. Locally owned and trusted since 1929. Stop in and see the difference for yourself at Figlomini Drugstore in Carbondale, where you're not just a number, you're family. The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale.
Enjoy the feel of deep, rich luxury. Get the drama of radiant color and experience the timeless beauty, comfort, and durability of carpeting from Tom's Floor Shop in Childs. Tom's Floor Shop offers a large selection of hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and carpeting on display in their showroom. Rely on Tom's Floor Shop for expert installation. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop. Exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
We're here with Larry Gabriel III, head coach at Carbondale area football team. Coach, to say the least, the last 3 games you've been decimated with injuries. If I'm correct, or if I'm not correct, please help me out. I counted at least 7 or 8 in one game that did not play. All right, I guess my only question to you this week would be is who's healed and who's ready to play?
Well, yeah, the Dunmore game, in the Honesdale game, we had about 7 or 8 starters out, and that's tough with the young team having that many guys out, but we don't use that as an excuse. I'm pleased with the way we're competing. Our guys could just give up and roll over with how many injuries we've had, but we've given it our best shot. We have about 2 or 3 guys back. Gelati will be back in the lineup tonight. Jordan Tallarico will be back in the lineup, and Tyler Scott. So we gained 3 guys back of the 8. And we're hoping over the course of the next 5 weeks we get some more of them back because we truly feel we're a decent team when we're at full strength.
Yeah, you have a team that you're playing today like Trail, both in the same situation you are. So I think if anything, if you get a solid game from this squad that goes out there, you could be right in this game.
Yeah, Trail right now, their record, we're both pretty much the same, struggling record-wise, but Trail worries me that they had a lot of success offensively on our scout film, and they've done a couple things the last few weeks to self-destruct. So it worries me that if they put it together and just take care of themselves, they are more than capable of moving the football.
Well, it should be a good one, and good luck to you for this evening.
Thank you.
We're here with Steve Jervis, head football coach of Lackawanna Trail. Coach, had to replace a ton of kids from last year's team. You're 1-4. I look out and I see a very small squad from Lackawanna Trail, one of the smallest in a long time, I would say. Okay, with all these good things going, can you give us a little rundown of your team and what you expect for the upcoming 5 games?
Definitely. I mean, I think the last 5 games are really going to tell a lot about our season. We expect a lot out of our seniors. It is a small group, but they've been working hard, and I think they have something to prove as well. You always talk about seniors passing the torch down to next year's seniors, and we did graduate a great group of kids. There's no doubt about it. We had very few starters coming back, but these kids did have some experience, and that's we played really, really well week 4 against Myers. We played well at times during week 1, week 2, week 3, and now we're just looking for some more consistency. We like our offensive line to be a little more consistent, take a little. We have a freshman quarterback who's going to be very, very good. We want to be able to run the ball, take a little pressure off him as well.
You're going to run into a team that basically has the same kind of problems you do, but a little bit more health-wise for Coach Gabriel. He's lost a number of kids, and he's been struggling that way. So I expect this game is going to be a good one. Whoever makes the adjustments properly, as we all say, will be a winner. Will be the winner. And good luck to you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for having me on.
Carbondale area band with our national anthem, and we are just about set for the kickoff of today's Lackawanna Football Conference Division III matchup between Lackawanna Trail and Carbondale area. And now your starting lineups for today's game, presented by Roselle Department Store in Carbondale, where the smart new collection of fall and winter apparel is arriving daily. Going to a formal affair or a special occasion? Well, let the experience of Sam Kalura at the Roselle Department Store work for you with a perfectly tailored tuxedo by Sarno & Son. Roselle is your school uniform headquarters for Lakeland, Carbondale area, LaSalle Academy, Holy Cross, Forest City, and Valley View, and they offer prompt, reliable laundry and dry cleaning services. You can always depend on Roselle Department Store for unsurpassed quality, style, and value. Sam and the great staff at Roselle are proud to present your starting lineups for today's ball game between the Lackawanna Trail Lions and the Carbondale area Chargers. So I understand Carbondale area has won the toss?
Steve, Trail, I think, won the toss and they deferred.
So Lackawanna Trail will tee it up and kick off to Carbondale area. And your starting offense for Carbondale area, Marcus Ortiz at tight end, Zach Sopko at split end, Pete Sod at left tackle. At right guard, it is Reese Fuchs, Tyler Dool at left guard, Andrew Larson at center, Jordan Tallarico, the sophomore, will quarterback the Charger offense, Frank Burke at fullback, Dominic Gelati at tailback, Sean Bolinas will line up at flanker. Defensively for Lackawanna Trail, Rocco Pacini at left end, Trent Phillips at right end, Nick Rolka at left tackle, Robert Buck at nose guard, Thomas Huffsman, Thomas Kohinski, Steven Sosha, Anthony Barrios are the linebackers, Matt Berge at the strong corner, Jordan Edwards at the other corner, and Tyler Baltrusidis is the free safety for the Lackawanna Trail defense. Brought to you by Roselle Department Store in Carbondale. Teeing up the football for the Lions is Thomas Huffsmith, a junior at 5'10 and 215 pounds, and 2R deep for the Carbondale area Chargers. And we are set to rock and roll in the Pioneer City on this Friday night. Week number 6 is underway, and the low line drive kick is picked up at the 29-yard line. And on the return, that is Frank Burke for Carbondale area. And the Chargers will bring their offensive unit onto the football field with great field position as they will start this drive at their own 39-yard line.
A good position for Carbondale to start with. Now, if they can get something going here early, that's what they're going to need.
Yeah, it's been a number of weeks since we've seen Carbondale. Interesting to see what they come out and try and do early on here.
First down and 10, Carbondale area from its own 40-yard line. As Tallarico will set them down, they switch to an I formation. And it will be the running attack for the Chargers. They'll come to the near side, and they pick up about 4 yards on the carry. And Gelati getting the call, 5'8", 200-pound junior, has 75 yards. Well, make that 80 right now rushing. And last week against Dunmore had 65 yards on 17 carries.
You know, Steve, he's one of those guys that was injured for a while. And I'll tell you what, it's got to be a mess trying to put things together and changing people. Because once you change one, you'd probably change 3.
Well, Dominic really did miss the game, and boy, you could tell he was excited. I talked to him, saw him here at the stadium yesterday, really looking forward to playing tonight. And he will get the call once again and slips, but a great second effort will take him across midfield into Lion territory near the 48.
And another thing about that, playing tailback especially, you know, you can't just insert anybody in there. I mean,
no.
It's like playing guard. I mean, you can't take a wide receiver and put him in the interior line and vice versa. So, you know, Gelati was more of a fullback to start the season, but now he's the primary guy, and, you know, it takes time. It just takes time, and I'm sure he'll do a fine job.
It's not exactly what Carbondale needed with the young team.
Exactly.
Third down and 3, Carbondale area from the Lion 48-yard line. And here's Gelati spinning, and it looks like, well, boy, this is going to be close.
He's about a yard short.
Hey, guys, last time we were here, they got a good spot. Yeah. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Lots changed since then.
Yeah.
Last time we were here, they played the Montrose Meteors, and that game, tale of 2 teams. You know, one catapulted to 4-1, one went down to 1-4.
4th and 1 from the 49-yard.
Andrew Larson leads Carbondale to the line of scrimmage on 4th and 1. And long count by Tallarico, and there's movement on the line.
Well, there goes all the plans of all the coaching staff for Carbondale there.
Yeah, that's just a little mental breakdown, but, you know, it's early in the game. You can overcome those types of things, but
not exactly the way Carbondale wanted to start off.
No, folks, that's not a thunderstorm. That is the public address system.
I'm about to unplug this public address system because nothing's coming out of it.
On 4th down, a punting situation for Noah Yates. Gets away a good punt. And Lackawanna Trail is, he missed it, and Carbondale will take it into the end zone for an apparent touchdown.
Why would you feel that, though? I'm sorry, but why would you even get close? You had 2 defenders there ready to pop you.
All right, let me ask you a question, Steve, Nick. Is there such a thing? Did he do that if that's a muffed punt, you can't advance the muffed punt. Am I correct?
Well, they call it a touchdown. I mean,
now let's see who had the touchdown.
yeah, they're getting together out here. I don't think they can. Like you're right, Glenn. I don't think they can advance that fumble.
Must have been touched, obviously.
If it's touched, it's a live ball. There's no question about that. Yeah,
so we are scoreless. We are scoreless with 9:29 remaining, and the football will come back to the 20-yard line, and Carbondale will have another shot.
Well, Coach Gabriel touched upon how Lackawanna Trail has had some moments, they self-destructed. And that is a self-destruction right there. That should have been just a poison call. You should have got away as far away from as you can.
Or come up and catch it.
Well, that too.
But don't let it bounce and try to catch it.
No, absolutely. Especially that field, I'm sure you guys could attest to it. We went out to do the interviews before the game, and it's a sponge.
Yes, it is slippery.
With all the renovations a few years ago, boy, you wonder why they didn't just add a little bit more and put something on in the middle of this field. But again, it's called cash.
Yes,
it's
funding
called cash.
is a big issue.
Yeah, it's called cash. There's no
football on the 20-yard line, first down and 10, Carbondale area in Lion territory, as Tallarico will set them down. And Tallarico handing off, and there goes Gelati fighting for yardage down to the 11-yard line.
Now, since the last time we've seen Carbondale, obviously Jablonowski was their tailback, their primary ball carrier, I should say. A little more shifty, more sweeps, things like that. Now, Gelati is a plotter. This is this kind of game with a sloppy field. He's just going to go straight forward, and that's what you want.
Well,
gain of 8 on the last play.
I guess, as we've said it many, many times, it's going to be done in the trenches.
Yep. 2nd and 2 from the 12 for Carbondale area. And here comes the snap. And Gelati gets the call and falls forward inside the 10 to the 8-yard line for a Charger first down.
Was that a direct snap?
I think it was a handoff, but really nothing fancy what Carbondale's doing here. They got those two lead backs side by side. Sometimes they follow them, sometimes they go opposite direction, but Gelati's been the workhorse so far.
Well, they're doing a nice job up front. They're getting them free.
First and goal from the 8-yard line.
First and goal, Carbondale area from the Lackawanna Trail 8-yard line as we near 8.5 minutes to play in a scoreless first quarter here in Carbondale. And it will be the running attack once again, and it's Gelati going inside the 5-yard line. So he is the workhorse on this drive thus far, and Carbondale is knocking on the door. Is there an electronics technician in the house, guys?
4 yards. 2nd down.
Hope we don't have a short up here.
Yeah. Are you standing on metal, Steve?
Luckily, there's a rubber mats up here. But.
2nd down and goal, the Chargers, as they will put some men in motion as Tallarico will survey the Lion defense. Tallarico on a toss. Gelati lost his footing as he tried to make the cut.
Well, there you go. Down in that area of the field, right in the middle down there, that's where it's going to be messy. Loss of about 3, I guess, huh?
Yeah, it looks like he's out to about the 7-yard line, maybe.
So on the 3rd down play, Carbondale will talk it over. Big opportunity for the Chargers. They have only scored 12 points in their last 3 games.
They need to put one in early.
And now Tallarico will call out the signals on 3rd down and goal from the 6 and a flag. Here's the call.
Well, that helps.
Yep. Puts them back. Probably puts them right back where they were.
But you're 3rd down here. No question, you're going for it on 4th down. So you got to gain 4 yards in two plays.
3rd and goal from the 4. The Chargers with under 7 minutes to play. Scoreless first quarter. Carbondale knocking on the door as Tallarico will set them down. Tallarico on a give to Gelati, breaking tackle, stopped short of the goal line. Good defense by the Lackawanna Trail Lions. Leading the way was Anthony Barrios, the outside linebacker. He's a junior at 6'2" and 180 pounds. So now it's 4th down and goal from the 4 for Carbondale area. Well, Gelati's been the go-to guy thus far. And we'll see if he will get the call as Coach Gabriel is signaling in for a timeout.
Well, I think he wants the clock to run down a little bit. I don't understand why, but at this
point, the clock is still running. Boy, they're taking a lot of time right here. What's going on?
Well, I think he signaled to the official at a certain time he's calling timeout. So obviously he was within the framework.
So now we have a break in the action. 6 minutes left, first quarter. We are scoreless between Lackawanna Trail and Carbondale area on Adams Cable High School football.
The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale.
Back to the gridiron for more Adams Cable High School football.
Coach Larry Gabriel III taking a timeout to talk things over with his ball club as we are scoreless. Lackawanna Trail and Carbondale area, the Chargers looking down the barrel of 4th down and goal from the Lions 6-yard line. Now Tallarico will come up to the line of scrimmage. And Tallarico will drop back, rolling out, fires a pass downfield intended for Yates, incomplete. Tallarico was decked on the play by Steven Sosha, the inside linebacker of the Lion defense, and Carbondale turns over the football on downs.
Well, he really didn't have an opportunity to get that pass off. There was a missed block on the backside there.
Yeah, almost like a bit of that was almost by design, like a naked type of pass where you let that defensive end just rush up there because the tight end is just releasing out there without getting a block on him.
We'll run down the Lackawanna Trail Lion offense for you in just a moment, brought to you by Roselle Department Store. On 1st down and 10 from the 5, the Lions will go with the ground game, and this play goes nowhere as the ball carrier is shut down. Steven Sosha is the tight end, Matt Berge at split end, Nick Rolko the left tackle, Lenny Watkins at right tackle, Trent Phillips at left guard, Sean Jones at right guard, Robert Buck is at center, Nathan Rolka quarterbacks the Lion offense, Thomas Huffsmith is at fullback, Rocco Pacini at tailback, Anthony Barrios and Tyler Baltrusidis will alternate at flanker. Defensively for Carbondale area, brought to you by Roselle Department Store, Noah Yates at left end, Marcus Ortiz at right end. On the nose, it is Jared Kosha. And Lackawanna Trail will go with the ground game as they sweep around the left side. Corey Bradley at left tackle, a fumble. And Lackawanna Trail has recovered, and they score a touchdown.
Sopko?
Or let's check that. Carbondale area has taken it into the end zone for the touchdown. And they lead it 6-0.
Wow.
Wow, what a turn of events. Now, for Carbondale area, last offensive touchdown came against GAR, and this time the defense gets one. So Steve Martin comes on for the extra point. So Carbondale playing some good defense as Lackawanna Trail coughs up the football. And Martin on for the extra point. Out of the hold of Nico Saccone. Here comes Trail. And the kick is good. Carbondale area takes a 7-0 lead over Lackawanna Trail here on Adams Cable High School Football. Improve the appearance of your property with the help of Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale. Nick's Excavating and Paving provides the highest quality service in residential and commercial excavating, paving and seal coating, demolition, land clearing, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Nick's Excavating and Paving also delivers sand, stone, topsoil, and mulch. For prompt professional service, call Nick's Excavating and Paving, Carbondale. Here's great news from Figlamini Drugstore in Carbondale that can save you money and make shopping for your prescriptions more convenient. Figlamini now has an $8.95 generic drug plan and free local delivery. Figlamini offers diabetic shoes, lift chairs, and home health supplies. That's what sets Figlamini apart from the chains. Locally owned and trusted since 1929. Stop in and see the difference for yourself at Figlamini Drugstore in Carbondale, where you're not just a number, you're family.
The action continues from the 50-yard line with Nick, Glenn, and Steve on Channel 7 High School Football.
Welcome back to the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex in Carbondale as the Chargers have a 7-0 lead over the Lackawanna Trail Lions. Dominic Gelati will kick off for Carbondale, and 2 are deep for the Lackawanna Trail Lions. Now that was Sopko returning the fumble for a touchdown for Carbondale area. Now this will be Lackawanna Trail on the return, and this is a dandy by Tyler Baltrusidis as he will take the football up across the 45-yard line. So a great return. Let's check where they're going to spot it.
Marker right on the 40, by 46.
So a great return, and Lackawanna Trail, this has been a problem for them, guys. They move the football. They're able to move the football between the 20s, but it seems like when they get in the red zone and a big opportunity, they tend to turn it over. So we'll see if they can turn things around right here, trailing 7-0. Nathan Rolka, the freshman quarterback, will run the offense for Lackawanna Trail, and he will hand it off, and they will go to the fullback. He takes it up to midfield, and that was Thomas Huffsmith, coming into this ball game with 288 yards and a touchdown, 4th in Division III this season.
Looks like Huffsmith's a pretty solid, strong fullback power person.
Yeah, he looks like a fullback. When he gets the football, he is dishing out some punishment. Gain of 4 on the last play. 2nd down and 6 for Lackawanna Trail from the Charger 44. Rolka will take the snap, and they will hand it off and go off right tackle, and the Chargers hold a team meeting on the ball carrier.
Well, I'll tell you one thing about Carbondale's defense. They are coming to the football tonight so far.
Tyler Baltrusidis, his 36th rushing attempt. He has 184 yards and a touchdown this season. 3rd down for the Lions. Clock running as we near 3.5 minutes to play, first quarter, and Carbondale leading 7-0 here on Homecoming 2015 in the Pioneer City. Quick hitter, and this play goes nowhere. Good defense by Carbondale. Gelati in there on the stop for the Chargers.
A loss of 1.
Fourth down, the spot will be at the 41. 4th down and about 3 for Lackawanna Trail.
Well, Nick, early in the game, I kicked this and tried to get field position.
Oh, most definitely. There's so much more of the game to be played.
Yeah.
Sean Bolinas will drop back and await the punt for Carbondale area. And it looks like Huffsmith will be doing the punting for Lackawanna Trail. He gets away a dandy. Bolinas wants a fair catch at about the 8-yard line.
That one he should have let go, I think.
Yeah, that would have been a tough tough ball for the defender to down.
Yep.
Fair catch at the 8-yard line.
Guys, from what I understand, it's the official who's got the microphone on.
Really?
He's not shutting it off, and he's running up and down the field. That's why it sounds like they're popping popcorn up here.
Well, all you have to do then, if he's not shutting it off, all they have to do here in the booth is turn the dial down, right?
I think they need to.
Yeah.
I don't know how anybody can enjoy the game if you're a fan over here.
And you're right up there with those speakers from the Blues
It's like we're in
Brothers,
the
right?
Blues Brothers.
Yeah. First down and 10, Lackawanna Trail, or Carbondale area, excuse me, from its own 8-yard line as Tallarico will go to work. Now Martin trying to get positioned in the backfield. And Tallarico will hand it off, and Gelati takes the handoff and struggles for a 1-yard gain to the 9.
That was a tough run for Gelati that time. Everybody on Lackawanna Trail was on his side that time.
Well, Carbondale is going to have to eventually attempt a few passes because if they keep this up by giving the ball to Gelati every time, all Lackawanna Trail is going to do is just stack everybody in the box and dare him to throw it. I think you need to get Burke involved a little bit, maybe a couple of quick passes. Whether you complete them or not, at least loosen the defense up.
2nd and 9. Carbondale area from its own 9-yard line.
There you go.
Tallarico to throw, balls tipped and almost intercepted as it falls incomplete. So the Chargers dodge a bullet right there.
3rd and 9.
You know, Tallarico just needs to set his feet a little bit more. It's a quick pass, so it's not like he's gonna take a big drop. But set your feet and throw it. Don't just try to arm it out there.
3rd down play coming up for the Chargers as Jordan Tallarico, the sophomore, will trot in with the play from head coach Larry Gabriel III. Carbondale area averaging about 12 points a ball game. They're 4th in offense in the Lackawanna Football Conference Division III this season, leading 7-0 with $1:40 on the clock first quarter. Tallarico rolling out, and Tallarico fires downfield. He's got Bolinas for the first down. Picture perfect pass, great catch by Bolinas.
I'll tell you what, that was perfect.
Pass completed to number 39, Sean Bolinas. The first down.
So Carbondale will sustain the drive with the first down.
Their second first down.
And the football spotted at the Charger 25.
1st and 10 from the 25-yard line.
Near side, it is Sopko as a wide receiver. And an I formation behind Jordan Tallarico. Tallarico will give it to Gelati, and Gelati will plow forward for a short gain on the play.
He's running very hard out there. I like the way he's running the ball today.
Oh, he squares his shoulders. He gets up, he gets up the field and gets what he can. And he carries, puts 2 hands on the ball too, which I like.
Protecting the football.
2nd and 7.
3-yard gain on the last play by Gelati. 2nd down and 7 for Carbondale with 1 minute left to play first quarter, and the Chargers leading 7-0. Here's Tallarico. Set to run the offense. Sopko in motion. Tallarico on a late pitch. Gelati with a great catch. He goes around the right side. He's got the first down and then is cut down at the 42-yard line.
Something I didn't think we would see out of this style offense tonight.
Well, don't ever go out try to out trick Coach Gabriel, my friend.
Getting tricky. He knows I love that option.
It is a great weapon as long as that pitch is there.
Well, that was a good pitch, but did you see the way Gelati caught it? It was actually behind him a little bit, and he made a great catch.
And then he cut it right up. It was nice.
First down and 10, Carbondale from its own 42. First man through gets the call. Looks like Burke. And Burke will advance the football to the 46-yard line of the Chargers. And the final 10 seconds will tick away here at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex in Carbondale with your score, Carbondale 7 and Lackawanna Trail 0 on Adams Cable High School Football.
Picks up 4 yards, 2nd and 6 from the...
Enjoy the feel of deep, rich luxury. Get the drama of radiant color and experience the timeless beauty, comfort, and durability of carpeting from Tom's Floor Shop in Childs. Tom's Floor Shop offers a large selection of hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and carpeting on display in their showroom. Rely on Tom's Floor Shop for expert installation. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop. Exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS, Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
Now back to more action with Nick, Glenn, and Steve on Adams Cable High School football.
We are back at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex in Carbondale as the Chargers open up the second quarter of play with the football. Tallarico will keep and then pays the price after a very short game.
Boy, there was an opening, and it was filled very, very quickly by the linebackers for a trail.
That will result in third down for the Chargers.
Couple of quick updates here, guys. Still in the first half, obviously. Lakeland up 21-0 on Montrose.
No.
2 runs of 75 yards.
Third down and 4. Gelati takes the handoff. Breaking tackles, and Gelati falls forward across the 45-yard line for a Carbondale first down.
A good 9-yard pickup by Dominic that time.
Wow, you know, he's playing with a lot of enthusiasm tonight, folks. And that is good to see as he got that football and was hit a couple of times but refused to go down. The second effort gives him the first down. And the Chargers will sustain the drive with a 7-0 lead with just about 1 minute gone by here in quarter number 2. El Lucella's going to have to pull a rabbit out of his hat, guys, if he wants to keep that winning streak going up in Montrose. Ortiz goes in motion, and Carbondale will go with the running attack. And Burke with a big run, very close to a first down.
The 2 times we've seen Carbondale, I was impressed with Frank Burke. You know, the few times he's touched the ball, I think he's a fine-looking football player.
And right now, Carbondale area will have a first down.
And that is their 5th first down of the half.
At the Lackawanna Trail 34-yard line. Homecoming 2015 ceremony will take place at halftime here at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex. 7-0 the Chargers as Tallarico will send Ortiz in motion. And here is Gelati. Oh, Gelati strung out on the play, but tries to turn it upfield and then is run out of bounds.
It's nowhere to go that time. That was a very good pursuit by the Lackawanna Trail defense.
Held a strong corner, Matt Berge, the junior at 6'1" and 160 pounds, leading the way defensively for Lackawanna Trail. No gain on the play will bring up second down and 10. So, Nick, a quick moving first half of football thus far.
Yeah, that happens when you're putting the ball on the ground the whole time. I don't think Trails obviously hasn't attempted any passes, and Carbondale's only attempted about 3.
That's it, 1 for 3.
Sopko and Bolinas are wideouts on the top of your screen. Burke will dot the I formation on second down and 10. Burke gets the call and goes up the middle for a very short gain on the play.
Frank Burke.
Here it is, week number 6 of high school football already.
Yeah, see, it's kind of unseasonably warm in my opinion.
Well,
for week 6, but we'll pay the price week 10.
Yeah, We'll talk more about this when we're doing Lakeland at Western Wayne on November 7th.
Well, we got 5 games in a row here on the broadcast. So each week, I'm sure something's going to change.
Hey, it could either be real good or we could just crash and burn with the weather, right?
Hey, you got that ozone. Keep that ozone layer intact. We'd be fine.
3rd down and 9. Tallarico out of the gun. And Tallarico will get sacked on the play. Oh, boy, a big hit. Well, the ball was blown. That play was blown dead by the official right there at the point of attack.
That is a play that when he gets a little bit more playing time, a little bit more experience, that he throws out of bounds.
And a punting situation for Carbondale area. Noah Yates is in to punt for Carbondale area.
Noah Yates back to punt for Carbondale.
7-0. The Chargers high snap. It goes over the head of Yates.
Kick it away.
Yates is going to pick it up. Will he run it? He's going to try to run it, and Yates will be tackled near the 45-yard line. Yates did have time, Nick, to possibly get the kick away.
Yeah.
That's one of those
things. That's why, you kind of should, sometimes teams work on that, bad snap drill. Just try and run it, punt it away.
Well,
it's easier said than done.
It goes from a punt to a 15-yard loss on a run. Well, there's the break trail might be looking for.
Yeah, and Yates isn't a small guy. I mean, he's all 6'3".
Yeah, that wasn't a good.
That was the definition of a high snap. As Rolka will pass downfield and off the fingertips of Matt Berge. Great pass, but Berge could not pull it in.
Well, I think he tried to catch that in the fingertips and just held his hands out there instead of bringing that ball into himself.
Well, the fake was a great fake. It faked me out. I'm standing back here trying to find the ball, and there goes Berge right down the seam, wide open too. It would have been a great catch.
That was perfect.
In full stride.
He dropped it right in there. I mean, perfectly thrown ball too.
2nd and 10.
He's a big quarterback for a freshman.
He sure is. Toss play near side. Baltrusitis and a big defensive play by the Chargers. How about that? Steve Martin.
Wild and crazy guy.
He was wild and crazy on that play.
That was an individual effort. Best I've seen in a long time.
Yep.
And it results in a loss of 5 for Lackawanna Trail and bring up 3rd down and 15 for the Lions from midfield. Nick, you talked about the size of Nathan Rolka, the freshman, 6'2", 175 pounds.
Oh, he's a good-sized kid. I can't believe he's a freshman.
And Rolka will hand it off, and Baltrusitis, with a big run, dishing out punishment to the 35-yard line.
Now, great run by Baltrusitis. The only thing that was a bit scary there if you're a Trail fan. Tried to throw a swim move with the ball. And on a night like tonight, I wouldn't do too many of those.
No.
Nearing 6.5 minutes to play in the first half. 7-0 Carbondale area leading Lackawanna Trail. The Lions in possession of the football, facing 4th and 1 from the Charger 36. Here's Rolka. With a long count, he will keep and fall forward, and that should give him the first down.
Like you said, really all he has to do is fall forward. I mean, he's going to get it by 2 yards. A good surge up front there by Lackawanna Trail.
Turnovers have really hurt Lackawanna Trail this season. If they can minimize those and move the football the way they look like they can, they won't be too bad. But those turnovers really hurt a football team.
That's Trail's first down of the game.
1st and 10, the Lions from the Carbondale 34. And the handoff will go to Baltrusitis, and he goes off right tackle inside the 30-yard line. Baltrusitis is a junior, coming into this ball game with 183 yards and a touchdown on the ground.
Kick about 4 yards. 2nd and 6.
You know, you got a team like Trail with the small numbers that they have, Nick. Boy, you've got to be awful careful you don't lose one of your key players because there's not too many to back up and come in and play.
Well, there's not too many to run a practice with.
That's for sure.
2nd and 6 from the 30 for Lackawanna Trail, and movement on the line, and here come the flags.
Yep.
5-yard penalty called against the Chargers for
encroachment.
And that will put Lackawanna Trail in a great situation right now. 2nd down and 1 from the Carbondale 25-yard line. Great night for football. No rain thus far, as it has hopefully moved out of the area. 2nd and 1, toss play. Barrios gets the call around the right side. Looks like he's got the first down.
He's got the first down, but again, he was brought down hard also. I like both teams the way they're going to the football on the runs, Nick. They're gang tackling. They're making some solid tackles.
Yeah, both defenses are playing well. And the bend but don't break mentality, and really our only scorer obviously was on a defensive touchdown.
First down and 10 from the 22-yard line.
10 from the 22-yard line
for the Lackawanna Trail Lions. As Rolka will hand it off, and they'll go to that looks like the big fullback.
That's Huffsmith.
And that was Huffsmith, the junior. 215 pounds coming right at you if you're the Charger defense, and he advances the football to the 10.
Good 11-yard gain.
Now the Lions will be in great shape. First down and goal from the 10.
So right at the 10, I think.
So some good play calling right here by Steve Jarvis, mixing it up, going to a lot of different backs. And Rolka will send a man in motion. Baltrusitis will get the call. Baltrusitis broke a tackle, then was belted as he went inside the 5-yard line.
Belinas came up with the football, but I'm sure that was well after the whistle. Pick up of 5 for Baltrusitis that time.
So the spot will be, looks like it will be right at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal from that point, with the Chargers leading 7-0, 3:20 to play in the first half here on Homecoming 2015 for the Carbondale area Chargers. Good crowd on hand here tonight at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex. Great to have you on board for the broadcast here on Channel 7. Rolka on a toss play, loose football, and looks like Carp. Who's got it?
I think it came back to Rolka, actually.
Wow.
I don't know how it came back to him, but maybe he's got that ball on a string.
He looked like a yo-yo, almost looked like a yo-yo going back to him, and they lost yardage back to the 8 or 9-yard line. We'll see where the spot is.
You guys touched on it before. They said they get inside the red zone and they self-destruct.
That's where they have trouble, inside the red zone. This is their best opportunity so far of the first half.
To me, that's mental. You know, obviously it's a little, little damp out there from the rain earlier, but that's a mental problem. You can't have mental breakdowns, especially when you're in the red zone. You got to put points on the board.
3rd down and goal, Lackawanna Trail from the Charger 9, and flags on the play. There's the procedure call.
There it is again.
You start the implosion. It's
false start.
You hate to be negative, but
that's where
the proof's in the pudding.
Yeah, that's where they've had their majority of problems this year.
I mean, and that wasn't just one flag. There was 3 flags thrown in there.
Lackawanna Trail on the short end of a 7-0 score as we near 2 minutes to play in the first half.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Robert Buck will lead the Lions to the line of scrimmage. Matt Berge is a wideout on the top of your screen. Rolka out of the gun. Barrios in motion. Rolka Rolling out, looking, firing down in the end zone. No signal. A lot of bodies in that.
A lot of stripes over there, but how about a signal here, guys?
No signal.
No touchdown.
No touchdown.
So what are they on
just
the
came
1?
up short. Boy, they'll be at the 1.
About the 1-inch line. I don't
Now,
know.
how
can they? Oh, boy.
Easy, Nick. Easy, buddy.
But again, make a signal.
I couldn't even see who caught that ball.
4th and goal from the 1-yard line.
Well, who gets the call right here? My money would be on Huffsmith.
That's a pretty good bet.
I'm saying he's not handing it off.
That's a pretty good bet.
That's another good bet. We'll see who will get the call right here as Rolka will approach the line of scrimmage, and who wants the timeout. We have a break in the action with 56 seconds to play in the first half, and Carbondale leading Lackawanna Trail 7-0 on Adams Cable High School football.
You're ready for the big game, but how about your car? As you travel through downtown Carbondale, look for the classic yellow, blue, and red Sunoco sign. Drive in and fill up with the fuel of choice from Main Street Sunoco and get the finest performance from your car. At Main Street Sunoco in Carbondale, prompt, courteous service is always assured. Congratulations to our local athletes and coaches for their hard work and dedication from the staff and management of Main Street Sunoco in Carbondale.
Back to the gridiron for more Adams Cable High School football.
Back at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex in Carbondale for Week 6 of high school football. Carbondale leads Lackawanna Trail 7-0 with 56 seconds remaining in the first half. The Lions have possession of the football. 4th down and goal from the Carbondale 1 after the timeout. So here we go with Lackawanna Trail coming up to the line of scrimmage as Rolka will set them down. A Rolka on a keeper. He falls forward. Touchdown, Lackawanna Trail.
Touchdown, Lackawanna
That was the
Trail.
safe play. And it's a 7-6 Charger lead.
Roca on the carry.
Now Lackawanna Trail. A direct snap. Here we go. A direct snap to Baltricitis, and he goes into the end zone for 2. So he took Carbondale by surprise, and Lackawanna Trail takes an 8-7 lead over the Chargers with 52 seconds remaining in the half, and we will return with more Adams Cable High School football after this timeout.
When your car does this. Call us first.
Every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale.
Back at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex in Carbondale, the Lackawanna Trail Lions take Carbondale by surprise. They score the touchdown and then go with a 2-point conversion to take an 8-6 lead with 52 seconds remaining in the half. Here is the kickoff by Lackawanna Trail, bouncing around, and it will be picked up by the Carbondale area Chargers. Marcus Ortiz, he better hang on to the football, and is dropped at the Charger 30.
Marcos Ortiz, number 12 on the return.
Yeah, a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, he had that away from his body.
Yeah, you've got to get that tucked close to your body, especially on that muddy part of the football field. And we'll see how Coach Larry Gabriel III and the Charger coaching staff will play this now. 44 seconds remaining in the half. It's 8-7 Lackawanna Trail. What do you do right here, guys? Do you play it safe and not turn it over?
I go in down 1.
So here is Carbondale going to work from its own 30-yard line, first down and 10, as Tallarico will have Burke dotting the I formation. Tallarico will give it to Gelati, and Gelati around left end, big hole. Gelati's got the first down for Carbondale area.
Dominic Gelati on the carry. He picks up the first down for Carbondale.
And with 38 seconds remaining, the clock now will begin to move. And Andrew Larson will lead the Chargers to the line of scrimmage. Zach Sopko, a wide out on the near side, as Tallarico comes up under center. Tallarico will give it to Gelati. He's been the bread and butter guy, but this time he's gang tackled by a host of white shirts. Barrios leading the way for Lackawanna Trail with the tackle. And the final 5 seconds will tick away here in the Pioneer City. And we are at halftime in today's Lackawanna League Division III matchup between the Lions and the Chargers. Been a good football game thus far, with Lackawanna Trail leading Carbondale 8-7 here on Adams Cable High School Football.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7. Here's great news from Figlamini Drugstore in Carbondale that can save you money and make shopping for your prescriptions more convenient. Figlamini now has an $8.95 generic drug plan and free local delivery. Figlamini offers diabetic shoes, lift chairs, and home health supplies. That's what sets Figlamini apart from the chains. Locally owned and trusted since 1929. Stop in and see the difference for yourself at Figlamini Drugstore in Carbondale, where you're not just a number, you're family. The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale.
Dremel. Hey, Dremel?
No, I'm David.
Can't find what you're looking for? Adams Cable Service has the perfect tool to find what you want, when you want. Just use your remote to access on demand. The on-screen menus make it easy to find thousands of favorite hit movies and shows you can play instantly. Adams Cable Service. It's all about you.
When your car does this. Call us first.
Every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale.
Enjoy the feel of deep, rich luxury. Get the drama of radiant color and experience the timeless beauty, comfort, and durability of carpeting from Tom's Floor Shop in Childs. Tom's Floor Shop offers a large selection of hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and carpeting on display in their showroom. Rely on Tom's Floor Shop for expert installation. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop. Exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
Improve the appearance of your property with the help of Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale. Nick's Excavating and Paving provides the highest quality service in residential and commercial excavating, paving and seal coating, demolition, land clearing, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Nick's Excavating and Paving also delivers sand, stone, topsoil, and mulch. For prompt professional service, call Nick's Excavating and Paving Carbondale. Paving Carbondale.
Back to the gridiron for more Adams Cable High School football.
Alongside Glenn Muskowski and Nick Homick, Steve Young here for Week 6 of high school football. Lions and the Chargers, with Lackawanna Trail leading by 1 in Carbondale area, teeing up the football. And Nick, Glenn was using his new technology here. I think he's trying to, he's trying to get, I think he's trying to move in on your updates there.
Yeah, but I'm hearing like a off the hook signal down there. We okay?
We're fine. We're just fine down here. It might be a little more difficult for you up there in that little bit of wind.
Here is the kickoff by Gelati, and from the 21-yard line, the Lackawanna Trail Lions with a short return up to the 35. Anthony Barrios with the return for Lackawanna Trail, and here we go with the Lions bringing their offensive unit onto the football field, where they will have it first down and 10. Man, the wind has really kicked up here in the Pioneer City.
Yeah, it got really windy up here in the past 5 minutes, and the rain has started a little bit again.
Now, Nick, which way is that wind? Will Lackawanna Trail be going into the wind on this drive?
It's been kind of swirling, to be honest with you.
Wow. Well, that's that.
Hang on.
That's at Lakeland, they would call this atmospheric conditions.
Somebody else used that line recently on one of the on a major broadcast as far as NFL or college.
Really?
I almost fell off my chair.
Well, Jerry Wasilchak said that to me back a long time ago. Jerry Wasilchak, he said, we don't have weather here at Lakeland. We have atmospheric conditions.
That's true. They have a lot of them up there. All kinds.
Yeah. At any given moment, right?
And Glenn, you can wear shorts up there in the afternoon and need your ski coat by the second quarter.
Sounds like Lake George.
Yeah. So it's like the weather in Bermuda, only colder.
Second down and 6 for Lackawanna Trail from its own 39-yard line. Wow, we could hear the wind howling on top of the booth as the Lions approach the line of scrimmage with Nathan Rolka running the offense, and Rolka will go off the play fake with time, firing downfield, looking, and this time he's got Matt Berge. Baltricitis. Let's check that.
Well, regardless, a beautiful thrown ball right on the money.
Wow.
You know, not a zippy ball either, kind of a floater, but he puts it right so the receiver can run underneath it.
He throws a great pass.
Guys, if you want to talk about how windy it is up
yards. Are you okay, Nick?
Chip Campbell's umbrella's inside out. I'm not kidding.
Wow. Hey, just be glad you don't have the tent up there tonight.
He was talking about bringing a tent. I said, why? So it can be like Mary Poppins?
There's a break in the action with 10:51 to play third quarter, and the Lions up by 1, 8-7 over Carbondale on Adams Cable High School football.
Here's great news from Figlamini Drugstore in Carbondale that can save you money and make shopping for your prescriptions more convenient. Figlamini now has an $8.95 generic drug plan and free local delivery. Figlamini offers diabetic shoes, lift chairs, and home health supplies. That's what sets Figlamini apart from the chains. Locally owned and trusted since 1929. Stop in and see the difference for yourself at Figlamini Drugstore in Carbondale, where you're not just a number, you're family.
Big thanks to Mike Mancuso and the staff at Figlamini Drugstore in Carbondale for their support on high school football 2015. Boy, Mike Mancuso, now there was a guy who really brought a lot of excitement to Charger fans when he played football during his career here at Carbondale area.
Well, he certainly did.
And the Lackawanna Trail Lions now On the move from the Chargers' 17-yard line, and Huff Smith got the call but was belted on the play.
Gelati gave him a nice Carbondale welcome there.
Yeah. John Gelati on the tackle for Carbondale area.
No gain on the play. Well, let's check that spot. See where the official will set it down.
Half a yard, maybe. According to the
Second
stick.
down and long for Lackawanna Trail. 2nd and 10 from the 17-yard line of Carbondale area. Rolka running the offense. And he'll take the snap. Inside handoff coming the other way. Baltricitis for the touchdown.
That
a 17-yard run.
Little misdirection.
Tyler Petrudis, number 7.
They came the other way with it, and they now lead Carbondale by the score of 14-7. Didn't take long, Nick.
No, not at all. They really caught Carbondale asleep on 2 plays, the pass and the inside handoff for the touchdown. I'm going to assume that they're going to kick the extra point here.
Huff Smith will place the tee on the ground. Matt Berge to hold. And the Lions have a 15-7 lead over the Chargers with 10 minutes and 4 seconds to play third quarter on Adams Cable High School Football.
Enjoy the feel of deep, rich luxury. Get the drama of radiant color and experience the timeless beauty, comfort, and durability of carpeting from Tom's Floor Shop in Childs. Tom's Floor Shop offers a large selection of hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and carpeting on display in their showroom. Rely on Tom's Floor Shop for expert installation. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop, exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
Welcome back to the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex in Carbondale, where Lackawanna Trail strikes quickly early here in the third quarter, and they take a 15-7 lead over the Chargers. And guys, just how big will that 2-point conversion by Lackawanna Trail be in the second half of this game?
Well, it kind of all depends on
how things go.
What kind of team comes out here for Carbondale offensively?
Back to receive for Carbondale area, number 12, Mark Ortiz, and number 39, Sean Bolinas.
Ortiz and Bolinas await the kick by Huff Smith. And they will squib this kick, bouncing around, still rolling. Carbondale is going to have to fall on it. Ortiz picks it up and then is whacked on the play. So for Carbondale area now, they'll bring their offensive unit out onto the football field, trailing in this ball game 15-7. And we'll see what they can do on this possession as they will go to work from their own 20-yard line, 1st down and 10.
Well, they have to move the football now just to get back into this game, and they might have to open it up a little bit more, Nick.
Yeah, I agree, but there's still a lot of game to be played.
Sure.
You just have to get field position right now.
Tallarico running the offense, and Tallarico on a late pitch. Gelati did a great job just to catch that pass and keep his footing at the same time. And he goes down for a loss on the play.
Well, that was not a very good pitch.
El Gelati, with great athletic ability, good hands, didn't panic, caught the football. Footing wasn't good at that point, and made the wise decision. He went down for the loss. 2nd and 13 for Carbondale from their own 17-yard line. Now Tallarico will have an I formation in the backfield as Burke will dot the I. And Tallarico to throw, pass off the fingertips of Gelati, incomplete.
Pass incomplete.
Little screen there, but they actually had something cooking there.
Yeah, there wasn't too many defenders over there.
No, good play call. You just got to catch the ball and get what you can.
Now Carbondale in a hole, 3rd down and 13. Passing situation. Incompletion stopping the clock with 9:09 remaining, third quarter. Great to have you on board tonight for high school football here on Channel 7. As Tallarico will work out of the gun. Tallarico to throw, looks, fires, and it's intercepted by Lackawanna Trail. Baltricitis picked it off.
He seems to be doing everything today. That was a great interception. That thing was I thought it was going to be well over his head.
Yeah, it was a great interception. Tallarico had time in the pocket there and really had a lot of zip on that ball and really just overthrew his receiver.
Now the Lions have great field position near the Charger 39-yard line, leading 15-7, and the momentum is in their favor here in the second half. Nathan Rolka with the handoff. Looks like the fullback Huffsmith getting the call.
Guys, I think the cold front has arrived because I'll tell you the temperature has just dropped about 10 to 15 degrees.
Yes, it definitely cooled off. All of that, Nick, what you're trying to tell me is all of that humidity we had prior to the game is gone.
Long gone.
It's nice and warm in here, Nick.
Is it?
Yeah, it's pretty good in here.
As long as you guys' comfort down there is my main priority.
Nick, I'll open the door and try to send some heat up to you.
Oh, look at that.
Look at this. Oh, that was, there's a flag.
Yeah. That's another flag, too.
Baltricitis, the ball carrier, flag came out.
He threw a punch, too. He better watch he don't get tossed out of his game.
Who threw a punch?
Well, it was either going to be a horse collar or a face mask on Carbondale.
Okay.
Baltricitis got a little upset, threw a punch.
So the play's dead, but
the officials are going to sort this out at the point of attack.
They'll be offsetting, or they should be. But he might get tossed if he's not careful.
Yeah, we got the mic working.
Yeah. Might have to turn that up just a little bit, but it's working tonight. That's good. 2nd and 6 for Lackawanna Trail. So what's going on now?
On that play,
I think you marked them both ways.
Why though?
I don't know.
if they offset, they should.
Well, yeah,
they shouldn't go anywhere.
How do you?
How
wait
can
a
you
minute.
advance the ball?
Okay, now the officials are talking things over. Offsetting penalties are you don't.
You replay it down.
Yeah, replay it, right? Well, the officials are going to talk this over. Make sure you remember where the ball was, Nick.
You're going to the game footage.
What was that, Warner Wolf? Let's go to the videotape.
On that play, though, Marcus Ortiz had him dead to rights, and Baltricitis spun out of that move, out of the tackle, and that's when the penalty occurred.
Now all of the officials are going to get together.
Yeah, they marked 5 yards off, and they shouldn't have marked anything off.
Well,
if anything, he's tackled back here at the 41.
Yeah, this is quite a long get-together here. Let's do this again. Here it is.
Live ball foul, dead ball foul, and by rule what?
They have to enforce them both, but what does that mean? So they're going to mark both of them off, and you're going to get nowhere. Although, one should have been a 5-yard penalty, I think he said, with the face mask, and a personal foul. Late hit should be 15 yards, going the other way. Am I right or wrong?
Well, they can't give Trail a first down on that. Or maybe they're giving them the first down, and now they're going to mark 15 out.
Wait a minute. Here we go again.
Oh, my God.
We're going back the other way,
See?
guys.
This is what I mean. It's going to be a 10-yard loss for... It's the exact... Oh, boy.
Easy, Nick, easy.
But
I wish I just had the last 5 minutes of my life back.
Well, I guess. Well, technically, it was the first. It was the first play.
Here we go.
So it's a first down. Yeah. So they did get a first down. That's what it's. That's all. What that?
The only thing it changes the down.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
it should have been a 15-yard personal foul.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't matter because it was only the first down anyway. It still would have been a first down.
Right.
They just reset the yard markers. That's what they did.
And move the football back and forth
a half of a yard. All that for a half a yard.
First down and 10, Lackawanna Trail from the Carbondale 40 as play will now resume, and there's a flag.
That's got to be a false start. The Lackawanna Trail line was going to Rolka never had the ball. Yeah, there you go.
We're going to mark that off the other way, too?
Easy, Nick. First down and 15 from the 45 of Carbondale. With 8 minutes and 18 seconds to play third quarter, Lackawanna Trail leads Carbondale 15-7. And the Lions were the first and 15 in Carbondale territory. Got everything going on here tonight.
It's a disaster.
Yeah, thank you.
Baltricitis in motion. And he will get the call strung out and then whacked on the play by the Carbondale defense. Noah Yates coming up for the Chargers.
Noah Yates never let him get outside that time.
Very well defended.
As Lackawanna Trail will lose more yardage.
If you're Carbondale, this is exactly what you need.
Loss of about 5 yards.
You're changing field position every play here. You just can't afford to give them an automatic first down on a penalty or a big play.
I watched those two passes thrown by Nathan Rolka, and you're right, Nick. He certainly does not look like a freshman quarterback.
No, good touch on the ball.
And it's a tight spiral.
Second and 20. Rolka on a keeper will move the football inside Carbondale territory to the 47.
Nathan Roca on the keep.
This is a big play here for Carbondale. If they can stop them, if they could just hold them from moving the ball down the field here, where they would consider punting rather than maybe picking up half of that yardage and maybe going for it, and because basically you're talking only, if you do punt the ball, 10, 15 yards difference.
Nearing 6.5 minutes remaining, third quarter. Lackawanna Trail, third down and 16. It's Rolka firing on the run, overthrows his intended receiver.
Tough play pass to throw, rolling left.
Matt Berge was the intended receiver on the near side of the field. And the punting unit will come on for Lackawanna Trail. Seems like they had the football there for about 15 minutes.
Yeah, it really did. They did half of the quarter up.
Brings up a 4th and 16 from the 47-yard line.
Huffsmith on to punt for the Lions. 2 are deep for the Chargers. Yates and Bolinas. And this football will bounce.
Oh, they're getting a nice pound, nice roll.
Great roll.
Yep.
So Carbondale, trailing 15-7, will bring its offense back out onto the football field.
They're going to have their back to the wall here.
Going
for sure.
deep in their own territory. So Carbondale will talk things over as they will go to work with the football at their own 7-yard line, first down and 10. And this is where you really have to be careful with the football as Tallarico will come up under center. Tallarico with a long count. He will give it to Gelati, and Gelati's buried on the play. Just some good defense by the Lackawanna Trail Lions. Now right here, first and foremost, protect the football. Don't turn it over. Try to pick up a first down because you don't want to give that football back to Lackawanna Trail in good field position.
Not down there, you don't.
Second down and 10, the Chargers from their own 8. Bolinas and Ortiz wide to the near side. Tallarico out of the gun. Tallarico looking near side. The pass is complete. out to the 12-yard line, and a player shaken up for the Chargers. That is Frank Burke. Boy, that you could see when he was tackled, the way he went down, that it wasn't good.
Well,
and he will be attended to right now on the near side of the field, and we will go to a break with 5:26. Well, we're going to keep it right here as he is up on his feet, and that's a good sign. Eric Larson there very quickly. But he will have to come out of the ball game for at least one play.
From the 13-yard line.
Yeah, you don't want to see another offensive weapon going on the sideline for Carbondale.
Larson will bring the Chargers to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down and 5 from the Carbondale 13. Here's Tallarico. Taking the snap. Tallarico with time. Fires. Passes incomplete. Intended for Yates. And the punting team will come on for Carbondale area.
I like the design of the play.
It was there. It was there. It was wide open.
Just got to make the catch.
Noah Yates to punt the Carbondale area.
It is crucial right here.
You get a good snap.
Absolutely.
Back to receive
Yates
for Lackawanna Trail.
at the goal line to punt for Carbondale area. And he gets away a good kick. He will angle it to the near sideline and gets a Carbondale roll. And that baby is going to roll all the way to the 32-yard line of Lackawanna Trail. Great job by Noah Yates.
Almost a 70-yard punt. Wow. Great leg.
That's a field position changer.
Wow. It sure is.
Sure.
1st and 10 from the 31-yard line.
So right here, Carbondale has to play some defense, and we'll take a look at the Lackawanna Trail Lions and see what they can do with the football, leading 15-7 with 4 minutes and 41 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex in Carbondale. Great to have you on board tonight for high school football, as quarterback Nathan Rolka will have a split backfield behind him. He'll hand it off to the fullback, and that is Huffsmith breaking tackles, taking people along for the ride up across the 40-yard line of Lackawanna Trail.
Thomas Huffsmith.
Very close to a 1st down.
I believe it is. I'll tell you what.
Forward progress will give him the 1st down.
The problem with that run defensively, it was everybody trying to tackle him up on top. You're not going to knock him down trying to tackle him around the shoulders.
Yeah, they were just jumping on his back, just trying to get him down in any way possible.
Fundamentals. Have to hit him low. 1st down and 10. Lackawanna Trail on the move from its own 42-yard line. Altricides getting the call, and he will go up the middle and is stacked up after a short gain. Good job by the Carbondale defense. Jared Kosha in on the tackle for the Chargers. Zach Sopko also in on the stop.
2nd and 8 from the 44.
Clock running with 3:48 to play, 3rd quarter. Homecoming 2015.
Turned out to be a nice crowd here at the game. It was kind of sparse when we first started.
Yeah. Late arriving crowd, but
a lot of traffic on the expressway.
Yeah, Nick ran into traffic on the expressway. he got here after 6 o'clock.
It's tough getting through town there, you know.
Yeah, hey.
For a minute, I thought when you were talking expressway, I was going to say Schuylkill Expressway. You know,
you're cutting all that Pope traffic.
Yeah. Just about 3 minutes remaining, 3rd quarter. 3rd down and about a long 7 for the Lackawanna Trail Lions, just shy of midfield. Both teams 1-4 in this contest, trying to break out of a winless streak. And man in motion, inside handoff, and big tackle right here by Marcus Ortiz.
Well,
he didn't Beltricitis didn't fool anyone.
He
there.
didn't slip. He didn't slip inside that end that time, Nick.
Are you kidding me? This is the spot they gave him out here?
That's it.
Wow. What game am I watching?
Easy now. From our vantage point, folks, the football is spotted at the 45-yard line.
He got tackled back about the 32-yard line.
Now they're talking about forward progress. Oh, what a job by Huffsmith on the short hop. And this will be Carbondale area and Noah Yates near side, whacked on the play.
That's, you got to put your head down there and just, because you're going to get it.
But you see, though, why you feel that punt. Now you're midfield here, or close to it. That punt by Ortiz and him fielding the punt right there just swung the field position 50 yards.
Yep, sure did.
First and 10 from the 48-yard line.
From the 48, Carbondale will go to work, trailing 15-7 with under 2 minutes remaining third quarter.
Carbondale's got to come up with some type of offense here now, right? Right now.
Right now, but you can do it now at this, this area of the field. You're not, your back's not up against your own goal line.
Trips to the near side as Tallarico will go on an inside handoff, and that is Gelati with the football across the 50. Dominic Gelati, 5'8", 200 pounds, and a junior getting the call.
He's working hard for Carbondale. He's pounding into that line constantly all night. He'll sleep well tonight.
Yes, he will. It's about time he sees something from Bolinas here. Hopefully they look his way a little bit here. He's been probably one of their better receivers this year.
Sopko and Yates, wideouts on the near side. As Tallarico will call out the signals. Here comes the snap on 2nd down and 6. Tallarico with time underneath the coverage. Yates runs right into big number 44, the outside linebacker, Thomas Huffsmith.
Pass completed to number 88, Noah Yates.
And with under 1 minute to play, third quarter, Carbondale area will face 3rd and 2 from the trail 45-yard line.
3rd down and 3 yards.
15-7, Lackawanna Trail. Sophomore quarterback Jordan Tallarico awaiting the snap. Tallarico, little pass, far side, out for Gelati. Incomplete.
Even if he caught that, he wasn't going anywhere.
They had that. I was going to say that thing. They had that.
Some good defense provided by Trail.
2 plays ago, that play was there.
Clock winding down, final 10 seconds. We'll see if Carbondale will come to the line of scrimmage.
Well,
that will bring it in. Wait, hold on. Do we have a timeout?
No, we can't. I don't think we're going to have a timeout.
No, the clock has stopped.
I think they have to reset the clock. It was an incomplete pass.
Yeah, let's find out what's happening. Burke will get set to check back into the Charger lineup with 4 seconds on the clock right here.
They're going to put time back on. No, the ref has a microphone. Let's lose it. Take the Keystone Cops out there.
25 seconds on the clock.
There we go.
And Noah Yates on to punt for Carbondale area. Yates, with a high snap, he does a good job to hang on to it. The end-over-end kick will be bouncing and rolling, and Carbondale will down the football inside the 5.
He almost hit his center running down to make a tackle.
Carbondale downs the football inside the 5.
So a good job by Noah Yates.
What is he averaging per punt tonight, though? It has to be close to 50 yards.
Coach Gabriel has to be glad he's 6'4".
Well, he punted that. Actually, he punted that probably from the 45-yard line. Let's just say he punted the 45-yard line. So that's 50 yards to the 5. 51 yards, 72 yards the one before.
Guys, if he's 5'9", that goes over his head.
Oh, absolutely.
So now with 13 seconds left in the first half.
From the 4-yard line.
Now here we go. Players will check in for Lackawanna Trail. And with 13 seconds remaining in the third quarter, Lackawanna Trail will go to work from its own 4-yard line. And they will go with the running attack. Huff Smith taking the handoff, plowing forward. And that will bring an end to quarter number 3 here at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex in Carbondale, with Lackawanna Trail leading Carbondale area 15-7 on Adams Cable High School football.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS, Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7. You're ready for the big game, but how about your car? As you travel through downtown Carbondale, look for the classic yellow, blue, and red Sunoco sign. Drive in and fill up with the fuel of choice from Main Street Sunoco and get the finest performance from your car. At Main Street Sunoco in Carbondale, prompt, courteous service is always assured. Congratulations to our local athletes and coaches for their hard work and dedication from the staff and management of Main Street Sunoco in Carbondale.
Now back to more action with Nick, Glenn, and Steve on Adams Cable High School football.
Fourth quarter just getting underway here in the Pioneer City, with Lackawanna Trail leading Carbondale 15-7. And the Lions in possession of the football, 2nd down and 3 yards to go from their own 11-yard line. Rolka on a handoff, and they will go off right tackle and move the football to about the 17-yard line. It looked like Rocco Pacini getting the carry that time. And that is good for a Lackawanna Trail first down. So right here, Carbondale needs a big stop. And for Lackawanna Trail, they hope to sustain the drive. Nathan Rolka will hand it off, and they will continue to run the football. Looked like Beltrasidis getting the call.
Beltrasidis, he picked up a quick 4.
So the Lackawanna Trail Lions right here, playing it safe deep in their own territory, keeping the football on the ground. And right now they will face 2nd and about 7, as Anthony Barrios will check into the Lion offense. Here's Rolka to hand it off, and they will go to Pacini, and he's buried on the play.
No place to go there. I'll tell you, I got to give, again, I'm going to say Ortiz. It again. You're going to have to give the defense from Carbondale a lot of credit. I mean, they've got burned on a long pass, but the running game, they're doing a good job against the run.
Marcus Ortiz with a big tackle, 6'2", 180 pounds, and a junior. 3rd down and long. 3rd and 8 for Lackawanna Trail with just about 2 minutes gone by fourth quarter. And it's Rolka out of the gun, man in motion near side. Rolka rolling out. Yates will throw him to the turf. Yates came out of nowhere, and the sophomore defensive end comes up with a big sack for Carbondale.
Oh, Yates is keeping them in this game.
I'll tell you,
single-handedly.
Tell you that.
Brings up a 4th down for Lackawanna.
Yeah, that had Gentleman had nowhere to go when Yates grabbed him that time. He was...
Guys, do you bring the heat right here?
No.
They're gonna, but I want to field this punt first. You're going to get it on this side of the 50.
Huff Smith from his own end zone. Good snap. Here comes the rush.
He shanked it, too.
Short kick, bouncing around, and it gets a Lackawanna Trail roll.
32-yard line, it looks.
So a good job by Huff Smith to...
I'll give the Carbondale defender that time. He backed off. I think
that was Burke going in.
He backed off knowing that if he hit him, that would have been... would it have been an automatic first down, or would it have been...
Usually it is.
Yeah. But the fact still remains, he backed off, and they got pretty good field position anyway.
From the 30, first down and 10 for the Chargers, trailing 15-7 with under 10 minutes remaining, fourth quarter. Tallarico out of the shotgun. Tallarico with time, airs it out, looking, overthrows Zach Sopko in the end zone.
It was there just out of the reach.
Intended for number 2, Zach Sopko.
He was there.
I'd come back to that. If not right now, maybe you'd play later. It's there.
He had time to throw the football, guys.
And he had a couple of different options to throw it to.
Second down and 10, the Chargers from the Lion 30. Good football game cooking here in the Pioneer City. Chargers once again out of the shotgun. Here's Tallarico. On an inside handoff, and Carbondale will keep the football.
They're lucky. Very lucky.
Looked like Gelati. Carbondale keeps it. Third down for the Chargers. Lost a couple of yards on that play. Third down and about 13 yards to go.
Well, I think even if that handoff was a solid handoff, there was nowhere to go anyway.
Gelati will check out of the Charger lineup. And Tallarico will go to work once again. And Tallarico with the rush on, and Tallarico under the gun, had to unload it under pressure, and the pass is incomplete.
Well, Carbondale, you got to go for this.
Yeah, your opportunities are starting to come few and far between here.
Well, if they kick the ball into the end zone, what are they picking up? 12 yards? 10 yards? 12 yards?
Jordan Tallarico trots in from the near sideline with the play from head coach Larry Gabriel III.
I like that pass they ran in the first. A little rollout gives him some opportunity, and he hit Bolinas on that in the first half, Nick.
Well, here comes the snap as Tallarico will drop back. Good protection, looking downfield. Pass is incomplete. Looked for Bolinas on the play, Glenn, just like you said, and Carbondale turns over the football on downs. We'll give Nick Homick an opportunity to possibly...
I'll fire it up right now.
Oh, you're ready to go.
I think so. Let me see here.
Fire up the new technology.
Well, Montrose finally just got on the board at the end of the third quarter, but they still trail 46-7. Lakeland is just taking it to them. Delaware Valley 13-6 at the end of the 3. Scranton Prep and Paupack 28-7. Scranton Prep at the end of 3. Old Forge woke up a little bit here at the end of 3, up 20-0 at Mid-Valley. And Riverside up 27-0 against Western Maine.
Now Lackawanna Trail will go with the running game, and they move the football to about the 40-yard line. 7-yard gain on that play by Lackawanna Trail. So with the clock running, and we have 8 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter, and the Lions leading 15-7. Now they want to keep that football on the ground, continue to see if they could pick up some first downs and shorten the contest.
They keep this game moving. Glenn's going to get home in time for the 7th inning stretch of that Cardinal game.
Yeah,
we're in the 7th. We're in the 7th inning stretch already.
And Lackawanna Trail will go with the ground game, close to a first down. will check his forward progress. He should have it, as the official here on the near side is marking his forward progress at the 44, and the chain gang will move the sticks on the far side of the field. So Lackawanna Trail sustaining the drive with the first down. And the clock now the big factor. Still plenty of time if you're Carbondale, but you need a big defensive play right here to shut down Lackawanna Trail. On first down and 10, the Lions from their own 44, they go with the ground attack once again. They're very close to another first down. I think that was James Gillespie, the junior tailback, getting the call. Clean uniform in there, and we have a timeout on the field with 7:03 remaining fourth quarter. 15-7 Lackawanna Trail on Adams Cable High School Football.
When your car does this. Call us first.
Every job is perfect, or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale.
The action continues from the 50-yard line with Nick, Glenn, and Steve on Channel 7 High School Football.
Back at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex in Carbondale, 2nd and 2 from the 48-yard line of Carbondale for Lackawanna Trail. Rolka going long. He's got a man open, and it's incomplete. Tyler Baltricitis, the junior flanker, and he overthrows him.
He was open. I mean, he made that pass look easy too. That he is going to be a good one.
He sure is. The incompletion will stop the clock with 6:58 to play in the fourth quarter. 3rd down and 2, the Lions from the Carbondale 48. The big thing right here, Nick, is they need the first down.
Yeah, they want to pick up this first down and really run this clock down as much as possible. You know, Carbondale still has to get the ball back, score a touchdown. They have a 2-point conversion just to get a tie, but
yeah,
if you're Trail, you want to give them as short a time as possible.
Well, you know, and they're struggling to move the ball this last couple quarters.
And the fullback will get the carry, and he's got the first down easily as he plows to the 40-yard line. That was Huffsmith.
He's a go-to guy down in this type of situation.
Well, right now, picking up the first downs, you're controlling the clock. And you have a 15-7 lead as Lackawanna Trail right here. We'll talk it over in the huddle. Week number 6 of high school football. Great to have you with us tonight here in Carbondale as the Lions of Lackawanna Trail will work first down and 10 from the Carbondale 40. And this handoff will go to Pacini, Rocco Pacini, with a gain of about 5 on the play to the Charger 35. Now, guys, is fatigue setting in for Carbondale right here?
I think both teams are getting tired.
I mean, this Carbondale defense has been on the field for a big portion of this second half. And Lackawanna Trail is moving the football a little more effectively here late in the fourth quarter. Lions taking their time, coming out of the huddle with under 6 to play. 2nd and 5 from the Charger 35. And Rolka throws on the run, but he was going against the grain looking for Baltricitis, and it's incomplete.
You know, it makes no sense to me why Trail would even attempt a pass the way they're moving the ball down the field right now. I understand that maybe you have to change it up a little bit just to get them off guard a little bit, but the way they're pounding the ball with Huffsmith and Baltricitis, They can easily take 2 or 3 more minutes off this clock.
I kind of agree with you there, Glenn.
Now they'll go to the fullback, Huffsmith, and he is caught at the line of scrimmage.
And now you bring up a 4th and 5, where you had a 2nd and 5 all along. You know, maybe even if you picked up 2 or 3 yards, you would have had a 3rd and short, maybe a 4th and short here.
Austin Palacino made the tackle on that last play, but by throwing the football, guys, and
giving Carbondale
it
life.
was incomplete, you stop the clock.
Sure, you're giving Carbondale life.
So right here, the clock is running with 5:19 remaining in the 4th and 5. And the Lions will come to the line of scrimmage, leading 15-7. Rolka with a split backfield. Rolka to Rocco Pacini, and Pacini looking for that first down. The second effort is going to get him close.
I think he get.
I don't know.
Is that on the line, or is it
the yard marker's on the line? The official is giving it to the left side of the line.
Well, it's probably where his knee came down.
He did try to stretch for it. They gave him.
That was close.
Yep, nope.
Not on downs.
That was close, but
there's a great effort. But
4:59 remaining. Carbondale trails 15-7 here in the 4th, and they will have the football 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard line.
Well, you would think that this is Carbondale's last opportunity. Got to make something happen.
Here come the Chargers up to the line of scrimmage. I formation behind quarterback Jordan Tallarico. And Gelati with the football, full head of steam, strung out, turns it upfield, picks up about 5 on the play.
Gelati on the carry.
Good hard run by Dominic. He's really working hard. Just got to get something else going here. We need someone else to come up and step up and help him out.
Now, if you're running the football and you're coming to the near side of the field, it's very important that you get out of bounds to stop the clock. 2nd down and 5 for Carbondale from its own 35. This time they will work out of the I formation. Pass far side of the field to Bolinas, buried on the play. Good defense by Lackawanna Trail.
And that was not a forward pass.
No, that was definitely a lateral. So he had to catch that first and foremost.
Yeah.
And they lose yardage to the 33-yard line.
That was well played by the defensive Trail.
Now the clock, the big factor. 3:49 and counting. 3rd down and 7, Carbondale. Bolinas a wide out on the near side, along with Ortiz and Yates. Tallarico to work out of the gun. Tallarico back to throw, rushes on, under pressure, fires downfield, batted away.
Oh, they're
on a flag. There's the flag. Matt Berge reached in.
It was late, but it was thrown.
Berge reached in, guys.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it was a late call, but would you call it the proper call, Nick?
If you're Carbondale, it's a great call.
Ask Steve Jervis that question.
He's going to say it's the worst call I've ever seen, especially in front of your own bench, too. That's tough.
That hurts. Gives Carbondale new life with 3:29 remaining. 1st down and 10. And the football will be marked at the Charger 46.
The good thing is it's not like the pros where it's not a spot foul. Like,
yeah.
It's only 10 yards.
Well, hang on, guys. The officials are going to come over and talk this over.
They like to huddle up, don't they, these officials?
It must be cold or something.
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
As long as they get it correct.
We hope.
Yeah. Did they ever get together and say, hey, where are you going after the game?
I'm sure they probably have that all figured out before they come out of the locker room.
I like that the Aaron Rodgers commercial for State Farm. Okay, you just do the juggling sign. Well, You look like you don't know what's going on. And
what did they give? What is pass interference? A 15-yard penalty?
I thought it was 10.
They spotted it.
It's 15 now.
Well, the ball is at midfield, and Carbondale first down and 10 from that point. And Tallarico loses his footing, looks near side, screen intended for Yates, overthrown, incomplete.
Yeah, he's not.
That play was, had trouble from the start. Jordan stumbled coming out of center there. Yates didn't really get a good release to give him an opportunity to throw the ball.
Second down and 10 for the Chargers. 3:24 remaining in the fourth, and Carbondale trailing 15-7. Carbondale at 1 win and 4 losses, along with Lackawanna Trail. As Andrew Larson will lead Carbondale to the line of scrimmage on the second down play. Here's Tallarico. Back to pass, screen intended for Gelati. Incomplete. Probably heard footsteps, guys.
Yep.
It was kind of a slow developing play, and pass falls incomplete. Third down and 10.
I'd like to see them go down the seam again because they were open a couple times they went down there. But they're just not getting enough time to pass the ball.
Yeah. And the middle of the field is open. It's always open. But most teams like to defend the boundaries. Carbondale's tried the middle of the field, but it's just they haven't connected on it.
Yeah.
Third down and 10 for the Chargers from midfield. And here's Tallarico to throw with time. Fires. He's got Yates, I believe, and that's good for a Charger first down.
And there you go.
Let's check
the middle of the field is open.
Yep.
Ortiz has found the dead spot in that zone.
That was Ortiz, by the way.
And he sat down.
So Marcus Ortiz at 6'2" and 180. So still plenty of time as we near 3 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, and the football at the 34-yard line of Lackawanna Trail. Now Tallarico out of the gun once again. Tallarico inside handoff. Gelati bouncing around and slammed to the turf. Good defense that time by the Lackawanna Trail Lions. Trent Phillips, the defensive end, came up to make the tackle.
Well, on the running plays, it seems like Trail's getting some good penetration, and there's nowhere to go.
If you're just tuning into the broadcast, folks, it's 15-7, Lackawanna Trail, your leader, with Deuces Wild on the scoreboard here in the fourth quarter. Second down and 12 for the Chargers from the Trail 36. Yates in motion. Tallarico rolling out, fires on the run. He's got Yates, and Yates will be close to a first down.
Yeah, probably shy by a yard, a half a yard.
But Yates did not get out of bounds, and the clock will continue to roll with 1:50 to play here in the fourth.
I like that rollout, Nick. Gives them some extra time.
Yeah, most definitely. One of these times, just watch, he doesn't tuck it and run. Not getting ahead of ourselves here, but if they do score a touchdown, I look for that rollout and that two-point conversion.
Third down and 2, the Chargers from the Lion 26-yard line. Tallarico inside hand. Oh, Tallarico will keep and then pays the price at the 30. Huffsmith came up to whack him. And a timeout is called with 1:16 remaining, and Lackawanna Trail leading it 15-7 on Adams Cable High School Football. Insurance is more than just a policy. It's knowing that you are properly covered to protect all the assets you have worked so hard to acquire over the years.
For over 50 years, McGovern Insurance has fulfilled the needs and expectations of families and businesses in the greater Carbondale area. McGovern Insurance Agency specializes in auto, home, commercial, and life insurance. Call for a competitive quote and superior service at 282-1170. Your protection comes first at McGovern Insurance Agency, 26th Avenue, Carbondale.
Back to the gridiron for more Adams Cable High School football.
Crunch time for the Chargers, trailing 15-7 with $1:16 on the clock here in the fourth at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex in Carbondale as they will face 4th down and 2 from the Lion 26-yard line. Here's Tallarico out of the shotgun. Tallarico rolling out, the rush is on. He's got Yates for the first down.
Yep, it's worked 3 or 4 times.
Well, they will, clock will be stopped while they spot the football. And here we go as Carbondale will have to work quickly on the first down play. Here is Tallarico to throw. He's going to look end zone, and the pass is incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Picture perfect pass, but it falls incomplete in the end zone.
Had him. I don't know if he was going to land in the end zone or not. It's hard to tell from here, but he was there.
I think he would have been in by. I don't think there would have been a problem getting in. It's just make the catch.
Well, I tell you what, it was a perfect pass.
That was a laser. 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line. Carbondale looking to score with 56 seconds to play, fourth quarter, trailing 15-7. Sopko and Bolinas, wideouts on the top of your screen. And Tallarico back rushes on, screen pass, and it goes nowhere. Let's check that. Yates on the receiving end.
The problem with the screen pass, mostly to the middle of the field, and you don't pick up a first down, that clock's going to run.
Timeout on the field with 46 seconds to play here on Adams Cable High School Football. Keep your vehicle running safe and efficiently with complete automotive care by Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, Brooklyn Street, Carbondale. You can rely on Jerry's for minor repairs, wheel alignment, Pennsylvania safety inspection and emissions testing, brake service, oil changes, computer diagnostics, and brand name tires for a smooth ride. Stop in and see Jerry. Call 282-TIRE or visit their website, jerrystire@gmail.com. Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, Brooklyn Street, Carbondale. Welcome back to the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex in Carbondale alongside Glenn Muskowski and Nick Homick. Steve Young here. Week number 6, an exciting football game going here between Lackawanna Trail and Carbondale area. 46 seconds remaining in the fourth. Lions lead this one 15-7. Carbondale threatening, facing 3rd and 12 from the Lion 22-yard line. And Jordan Tallarico working out of the shotgun. Here's Tallarico with time and a picture-perfect pass. Very close to a Carbondale first down at about the 10-yard line. Carbondale moving quickly. Clock down to 30 seconds.
They have to run the play. They can't clock it. It's 4th down.
Yeah. They did not make the first down. It's 4th and a yard to go. Clock winding down, 19 seconds. Don't know what the play clock is at as Tallarico will look end zone. He puts it up and overthrows Noah Yates. With 11 seconds remaining, and Lackawanna Trail will take over possession of the football on downs.
The game, all that time, the game becomes a game of inches on that pass play.
Wow. Well, they had their opportunity, but they could just not get the football into the end zone. And the Lion defense comes up big. And with 11 seconds left, Lackawanna Trail will bring its offensive unit out onto the football field.
Well, I have to agree with Coach Gabriel in the pregame interview we had. He's proud of the way the kids played. They don't quit, and they didn't quit in this game.
And now,
they just
now
maybe
the victory formation by Lackawanna Trail, and that is going to do it, Glenn.
Maybe they just don't have all the weapons in the right places with all these injuries.
And Lackawanna Trail will improve to 2 wins and 4 losses overall as they defeat Carbondale here in a thriller by the score of 15-7, while the Carbondale area Chargers overall will fall to 1 win and 5 losses. Now, coming up next week, Carbondale area will take on Holy Cross, and we will have that football game for you here on Adams Cable Channel 7, while the Lackawanna Trail Lions will be on the road as they will take on Old Forge. So, Nick, Carbondale had the opportunity to pull out the win. They just could not get the football into the end zone. You've got to give credit to the Lackawanna Trail Lions because early in the football game, they just looked out of sync, and it looked like Carbondale was going to control this football game, but they put it together, they regained their composure, and they win this football game 15-7.
Yeah, you summed it up perfectly there, Steve. It looked like Lackawanna Trail could have went a little haywire there early in the game, but righted the ship and got the things done that they needed to. They put points on the board, played good defense, and they hung on for the 8-point victory here.
So for Carbondale area, back to the drawing board, trying to find the right combination to generate some offense. So they lose it here tonight by the score of 15-7. Glenn now back to the drawing board, and they'll set their sights on the Holy Cross Crusaders coming up next week here in Carbondale.
Well, Steve, I think if they could just get people healthy and get people taking reps in practice and running their all their offensive stuff in practice and getting some time with the ball, they're going to be fine. When they have to, one week they'll come out with one running back, then they'll come out with the next running back. It's hard. It's hard and hard and hard. And then when you lose 6 or 7 kids in a 3-week span, it's devastating. So if they can get these people back, if they can get Jablonowski back, who's a key component of their he carried the ball probably 40 times in the first 2 games. Yeah, maybe more.
Well, going into this ball game, he was second in rushing in the Lackawanna Football Conference Division III, but unable to see action due to injury.
He hasn't played in 4 games,
so that definitely has hurt Carbondale, but. A good effort by Carbondale here tonight, but they fall to Lackawanna Trail 15-7. And that is going to wrap it up for high school football tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back again next week when the Chargers will host the Holy Cross Crusaders. For Glenn Muskowski and Nick Homick, I'm Steve Young. Till next time, so long from the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex.
This Adams Cable sports presentation of high school football between Lackawanna Trail and Carbondale area was brought to you by Adams Cable Service, by your Napa Auto Parts Store, Tonkin Auto Supply, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Nick's Excavating and Paving, Big Lomini Drugstore Carbondale, locally owned and trusted since 1929. Tom's Floor Shop, Main Street Childs. NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield. Main Street Sunoco. Beston's Body Shop and Collision Center. McGovern Insurance Agency. Jerry's Tire and Auto Service. The starting lineups for today's game are presented by Roselle Department Store, Carbondale. Join us again Friday, October 16th when Channel 7 Sports presents the Carbondale area Chargers and the Holy Cross Crusaders here on Adams Cable High School Football.